watching this Kato's video, and it was like these guys were expressing it on Fortnite, and then I remembered one of the stories I got from playing Fortnite. Oh yeah, also playing the game for only true gamers. Cool math games run. Yeah, only true gamers know this game. Anyways, okay, so this person, legit, was weird, like, total neck beards, like, yeah, yeah, it's just not, anyways, okay, so, that's a total neck beard, it's pretty weird, but anyways, so, the guy was, I found him on film on Fortnite. I killed him one time in a game. He sent me racial slurs. Anyways, the guy was weirder than me, hydrated on water. If you know, you would know that if you're one in my class. Harry, if you're watching this, you know who you are. Anyways, so the guy was a total neckbeard. He's from the south, I guess. He said, "Oh, kid, you're trash." And I'm like, "Does it really matter?" Like, "Oh, you're a squeaker." And then again, I say, "It doesn't matter at all." Hey, of course he thinks it does, because, you know, everyone that's a redneck from the south believes in that. Anyways, I guess he saw it because he was wearing the Season 3 skin, or whatever, that he thought he was good. And I didn't really care, but, so I told him, he's like, "Oh, you're horrible." He started doing a bunch of racial slurs, and of course, me being me, I start knowing that he's a redneck from the south, because as I already said, and I start saying whitey, honky, you know, the standard, the standard insults. And I'm also white. I mean, I'm not a redneck. I'm not going to say my political party because I do not want to get bashed by anyone else that's not a part of that political party. Yeah, anyways, so of course, he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna clap you," and I'm like, "You're weird." He starts singing that he's like, "Oh yeah, I made 50 Cent in the club," and I'm like, "Okay, I mean, weird flex," but he's like, he said that he was a pimp because he drove his sister who's in college to college, his big sister who's in college, and I'm like, okay, weird flex, but okay, like, because, you know, seriously. So he started singing that. Every single racial slur in the book he said. But anyways, he started saying, "Oh, go back to wherever." He said multiple continents and everywhere. He even said, "Go back to Europe." And I thought that was the weirdest thing ever. Because I'm like, I'm pretty sure, yeah. Because legit, the guy literally sounded like he was the ultimate pro-European person. I'm guessing he was a whole huge white supremacist, and I gotta cut this part of the video out. So anyways, the guy was completely so weird. But then he said that he said, "Okay, I'm gonna come to your house and slap you." And I'm like, "Okay." He's like, "Where do you live?" And I said, "Up your mom." And then he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna get you blocked for that." And I'm like, "I'm literally probably like 2 years younger than you or whatever." I know he couldn't drive if he's like only 13, but I don't care. So he was so weird, like the ultimate redneck. Like, he was not the stereotypical redneck. This guy was like full on. Like, he also started to get rap. He was not the stereotypical redneck. It was the weird redneck. It wasn't even the type of redneck that's nice to people. It's not, I know I don't like judging people by whatever side their family fought on the Civil War. That's a new one. But anyways, and so the guy was literally saying, "Oh, I can get you for that." And he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna call the police for being for you being toxic. I know that this guy had an A education, if I'm being honest. Like, no one's gonna say that unless they have an A education. Sorry, America, but you already know how you failed. So I'm, of course, saying and stuff like, I'm not gonna. I was trash talking back because he's literally anticipating me. I'm obviously gonna trash talk. Well, I started saying, "Okay, kid, you probably suck," and he started to get pissed, and he started yelling, like full on yelling, like not even. Like no clue how, but and he starts getting mad at me, and I'm like, "What did I do?" He's like, and apparently it was the worst time ever. Because at the exact same time, the perfect timing for me to be, the worst timing for me to be mean is that his girlfriend broke up with him. And I don't care about his girlfriend. To be fair, his girlfriend's probably a full-on redneck, but if he becomes a good person again, he could probably work at Dairy Queen, like every other good redneck. And the kids, and then I of course leave. He sent me a message like, "You're the reason why my girlfriend broke up with me," and I'm like, how do I have any relation to that? And it makes no absolute sense. Well, anyways, the guy just, I decided to block him, and that's the last I ever heard of him. Okay, I'm gonna sound really cringy right here, but like, subscribe, comment, subscribe, turn on the notifications, and also if you're not sub to PewDiePie, I will come under your bed at night, and I will watch you. Okay, cringiest voice I can. Bye! Oh god, that was so cringy. That was